Hello guys, welcome to this new video of the F1 Challenge VB All Season mod. We are back after a very long time, finally with this new episode. We are going to race at the French Grand Prix for the 1951 season. This is the fourth episode of this season, and the French Grand Prix is going to be the halfway mark of this particular season. And in the real Grand Prix, Juan Manuel Fangio took the pole position in front of Farina and Ascari. So the famous three drivers are the ones that are also competing and battling out for this race, apparently. And in the race, the things were very, very particular because at the start, Ascari with the Ferrari got a very good getaway and managed to stay in front for 9 or 10 laps before having gearbox problems. And afterwards, also Juan Manuel Fangio got problems, and so he had to stay to go back to the pits and wait for another time. And the fight was between the four men, which were the two Alphas of Farina and Fagioli, and Ferraris of Gonzalez and Villoresi. But at some point, the Alfa Romeo team managed to add an idea to switch Fagioli and Fangio, and Fagioli was in fourth place, so Fangio got another chance and managed to win. Also, the Ferrari got a switch between Gonzalez and Ascari, and put the Italian man in the race again, and finished the second. And the third place was for Villoresi. And this was very particular because Fagioli was very angry about this switcheroo. And so he decided to retire from Formula 1 altogether. And by the way, he retired, and after becoming the oldest winner ever in Formula 1 and still to be beaten, probably won't never be beaten, because he won at the age of, hear me well, 53 years and 22 days, very, very, very old age. It's incredible. And now, without further ado, we can start with a lap around the Reims Gueux Circuit. And so this is the Reims Gueux Circuit. The lap starts off with the right-hander in the village of Gueux, which is a very slow right-hander, a 90-degree right-hander. Then the speed increases to until we reach La Garenne, which is another right-hander, a 90-degree right-hander with this very weird jump at the beginning of the corner, which is pretty unrealistic, to be fair. And then we have another long straight, which is and we arrive to the Tilloy corner, which is the slow right-hander. And as you can see, this circuit is pretty straightforward. And then we arrive at the last finish straight, and that's a lap around the Reims Gueux Circuit. In qualifying, I set 2 laps, which the first was 2 minutes 31.997, and the second one was a bit faster, and 2 minutes 30 and 950. So this is the starting grid for today's race. We have Ascari with the Ferrari in front of Nino Farina and Felice Bonetto, Luigi Fagioli, Sanesi, and Juan Manuel Fangio, all with the Alfa Romeos. José Roland Gonzalez is in 7th with the Ferrari in front of Luigi Villoresi, and we have also the Ferrari of Rudi Fischer and Taruffi in 9th and 10th. In 11th, we have the Talbolago of Yves Giraud-Cabantous in front of Greg Parnell and John Smith with the two BRM. 14th place is for the Monegasque Louis Chiron with the Maserati, and is also just in front of his teammate with the Maserati Tullio de Graaf-Renried. Then the Belgian Talbolago of Johnny Claes in front of Louis Rosier and the Simca Gordini of Robert Manzon. Then we have which managed to stay in front of Talbolago of the Pilet, and closing up the grid we have André Simon with the last Simcan Gordini. Okay, we are on the starting grid. The grid is very short this time, and we are revving up the engine, and we are off the grid. And we have a pretty slidey start, but we managed to accelerate well, and we are trying to attack these Ferraris of Piero Taruffi, and trying to overtaking his right hand kink, and we managed to do it, and we pass him. And so we see also some cars crashing out, and in particular Luigi Fagioli, which is out of the road. Then we arrive in this very fast left-hander, and we can see also Rudi Fischer having some problems and spinning out of the road, and we stay so in 7th place. We managed to get to gain a lot of position in this first part of the lap. But also you can see also the Alfa Romeo, which is of one Manuel Fangio, crashing out, and this is important for the championship. So that's a very particular accident, and also we managed to overtake José Froilán González. This is the replay of the start, and the first things you can see is that the Ferrari and the Alfa Romeo domination. You can see almost the half of the grid, the first half of the grid being composed of just the red cars, but that's how it works. It worked back in the day. And so you can see also some cars spinning out, the two Ferraris, and of course Fagioli, also the Belgian Talbolago spinning out. And now we approach the first corner, which is the Gueux right-hander, and we can see also the Ferrari of Rudi Fischer spinning out. And now we can watch a replay of Juan Manuel Fangio that loses the car and crashes into the trees and retires from the race. We are at the end of the first lap, and we can see José Froilán González overtaking us with this better top speed. But coming into Tilloy, we have a very good acceleration, and so we are taking the slipstream out of the Argentinian driver, and we try to overtake him. And we managed to do it, but for just a very short period of time, because the Ferrari has a better top speed, and just before the start-finish straight, he managed to overtake us once again. And so now we go to the second lap, and we see the classification with Nino Farina, Felice Bonetto and Consalvo Sonesi, the three Alfa Romeo, making already a big gap from Alberto Ascari in the 4th place with the Ferrari, and of course José Froilán González, John Smith, and Greg Parnell, and Luigi Fagioli, you can see, was already recovered to 8th place with his Alfa Romeo, which is of course very fast, as we can see. This is in the 4th lap. We are being attacked by Luigi Fagioli, but he crashes out, and he goes into the trees apparently, and so this is it for his race. Now we can also see a replay of what happened, and he just loses it on the straight. It's a very strange accident, but that's it for his race. And we are in the 7th lap. As you can see, the gap are always increasing. We have Greg Parnell just 1 second behind. We are 50 seconds from the lead. This is the 9th lap, and we can see also José Froilán González having some problems, and we can see him on the left-hand side with his Ferrari crashed out. Now we can also see what happened, and apparently he got an engine failure, and he crashes out of the race with this big smoke that gets up from this car. This is the winner, and of course a very good job from this Alfa Romeo driver, and this is us crossing up the line and finishing the race in the points once again. Very good. And this is us parking up the car and finishing once and for all this very good race for us. That's the classifying results, with Nino Farina winning the race in front of Felice Bonetto and Consalvo Sanesi. The three Alphas are dominating this championship. The Alphas are still by far the best cars in this championship. Alberto Scari is fourth with the Ferrari in front of the two BRMs of John Smith and Greg Parnell, and we have also Louis Chiron finishing in seventh place, one lap down. Louis Rosier finished the race with the Talbolago, but was not classified because of because it was too much. It was 2 laps down, so it was not able to be classified. This is the Drivers' Championship. As you can see, Consalvo Sanesi is still in front, but Nino Farina with this win is just 7 points behind. John Smith is, due to his very good consistency, is in the third place with 11 points. Then we have Luigi Fagioli in 10th, also with Felice Bonetto in the same position. And then we have Fangio, which retired, Greg Parnell with the other BRM, and so on with all the other cars. And we can see also 3 cars still have to finish a race. The two Robert Manzon, André Simon, and Yves Cabantu. And this is the unofficial constructor championship with Alfa Romeo already winning it, but that was not a huge surprise. And the BRM are second in front of Ferrari, and that's going to be a very tight battle until the end of the season for the second place. Then we have Maserati with just a podium finish in third and 4 points in fourth place, and the two French cars, the Talbolago and Simca Gordini, are yet to score points, and also Simca Gordini yet to finish a race. And I think that's it for this episode. Next race is going to be at the Silverstone circuit, back to where it all started, and I think it will be a tougher race, the British Grand Prix this time for us and the BRM. But it's our home race, so we need to do well, of course. And okay, that's it for today, and see you for next time for the British Grand Prix back at Silverstone. Thank you, goodbye.